Alright, so here's the first piece. You can see some good banding going across the top. Give us a little spray. Pretty plain on the inside. Hard to tell if there's any banding on the inside. Definitely got this broke out of a seam of some sort. Some good pockets, some crystal pockets in there. You can kind of see a little hint of red up there in the top. I think that might be the almost like a little plume maybe or something just along that top edge. And I say it's got good band up in here, but it looks pretty soft. Hard to tell right now unless I'd cut on it. Alright, here's the next piece. Again, like a little seam. Again, pretty hard to tell what's inside of this. Looks like some gold and some red. Lots of holes. There's a little bot hole there. Pretty thin. Again, we'd have to saw it up, see what's on the inside. All right, here's the next one. Big old chunk. Definitely got a lot of red there. Some gold banding going across the top. This side's a lot more gold. There's a little agate on this side. That looks like good possibilities there. That looks a little plumey in there too. So you got red on one side, gold on the other. That one should be nice. Pretty hefty chunk here too. Got some good thickness to it. Okay, here's another big slab. See a lot of agate running through the middle there. Again, that kind of that red and gold. And I see some agate in here, but it looks a lot more jaspery than agate. although it doesn't have the cleavage like a good piece of jasper, the shininess. Definitely another one we would have to cut into to get a clean face. See some lichen coming off. Must have been sitting on surface. Okay, here's just another chunk. Definitely got some color showing up on this one. Oh yeah, there's a lot of plume in this. I don't think my camera will zoom in real good. But this is really plumy. Looks like a pretty solid chunk. Oh yeah. Can't wait to get back off the road and start cutting some of this stuff. That's nice. Yeah, here's the next little chunk. Again, pretty hard to see. Yeah, it looks like some plume running through there too. Some good color inside that chalcedony. Yeah, that's another nice chunk to cut. Let's say get a nice clean face on there. Yeah, that looks like a real, I don't know if the camera's picking up the depth on that, but yeah, that's real plumy. Nice looking. There's another one here. Huh. Hard to tell. But yeah, it's starting to see like all of them kind of are similar. He must have found like a big vein of this or something, because these all kind of have that general look. This is like some kind of an orange-red kind of plume. Now again, this kind of more looks like a piece of jasper. I'm not sure what this wave pattern is on that. But some kind of a layered. Well, that is. Yeah, you can see this. Geez. You know, is that some kind of a petrified wood or something? That is very strange. It has, you know, almost like tree rings. Kind of has that arc to it. Yeah, that is definitely different. That's pretty cool. Here's the next little chunk. Oh yeah, look at that come to life, right? It's pretty mossy. Looks pretty bright orange and red there. Alright, here's another little chunk. Trying to see kind of an agate look to it. Again, pretty hard to get a good look at it without a clean cut. Interesting. There's a big chunk. A big chunky chunk. That's pretty mossy. Definitely some agate. This is a big chunk too. Interesting. Another little piece here. Again, a lot of that golden red. A little bit smaller of a piece. Oh yeah, you can see some moss in there. See a fracture running right through there, right through the mossy face. Huh. Here's a tiny little guy. Oh yeah, real mossy on that one. Oh, this might be a small piece, but boy, that's a nice looking chunk. Dang. That's a nice looking piece there. That'd be fun to cut that one. And again, little tiny little sliver here. Seems like no matter how I move this camera, all I'm getting is this glare. Oh, that's much better. Why didn't I do that the whole time, right? Just a thin little bot hole there. Thin little piece, but definitely got some good pattern in there. If it's workable, I don't know. Alright, here's a big old chunk. Got a big chalcedony pocket in there. Drop it. Yeah, it's got some moss creeping in on the top. Well, it's got some good color mix. Gets a lot of green. Yeah, that looks pretty thick up on top too. This is a really nice piece. Lots of green. Looks like a lot of green on top. Oh yeah, this will be a real nice one to cut. Oh yeah, this is a really nice piece. We got some lavender there, right there on the bottom. Nice. Okay, here's another small piece. This is just a big old agate chunk. Again, real thin. A lot of the small stuff has to be hand cut rather than putting it on the slab saw. That is a really crazy looking piece there. Huh, I like it. There, another little chunk. See some good mossing going on there. That's a nice little chunk there. Again, we got a nice little flat piece here. Oh yeah, look at that. Good moss pattern in there. Oh, the whole surface is like that. Nice moss pattern. Another little chunk here. What an interesting surface. Kind of almost looked like that might have been underwater or something. I don't really know. That's kind of interesting. Ooh, it's got some real nice look to it on that end. Pretty gold there. And there's something. It's hard, whatever it is that's embedded in there. Something got filled that hole and then petrified. But yeah, definitely an interesting looking. Well, that wrecked it, right? Looks like a little crystal. Maybe it's just a worn down crystal. It's a crystal frickin' cave, crystal pocket, and they just wore down. Interesting. Alright, here's the next guy. Again, real rough area on that, but pretty nice. The rest of it, how much of this would be workable? Anybody's guess, but what's there is pretty nice. And there's the next one here. Kind of get a little bit of a window. And there's another one here. And pretty hard to tell. You can see some little band going through there. Kind of mossy. Here you can see some good moss. Got a real knotty top. And here's another little seam one here. Pretty thin, but not too bad. Alright, another chunker here. Definitely see some moss in there. Another odd, kind of an odd looking pattern. You almost want to cut that this way. See if I could keep that pattern, but they say it's a pretty thin rock, pretty small. Okay, here's another little tiny little piece. And tough to see what might be in there. Looks like a big Chalcedony pocket with some moss running through it. These little bot bubbles there. And there's a teeny tiny little piece. Like the outside chunk off of something. Okay, it's got a pretty cool pattern. Although not much there to work at. But nice looking face. Good display piece. Just cut that off flat or grind it off flat. Now here's the last one. And you got some good red moss. Really bright. Nice solid piece. Should be able to get some good material off of that. Huh. So like I say, this is the strange one out of the pack. Don't really know what that might have been. He's never sent me any kind of anything that resembled petrified wood from the area. You know, it's Arizona, so I'm sure they have it in the area, but and I've got, you know, hundreds of pounds of petrified wood, but I don't have anything that looks quite like this. That is a very interesting piece. So yeah, that's some moss agate from Arizona. I'd like to thank Yosef for sending that to me. You know, big surprise. We do a lot of trading back and forth. So yeah, what a good surprise. Of course, it came at the wrong time. Not his fault, you know, but yeah, I gotta do all these extra runs for the flower holidays. So that's why it's actually a good time too, because it gives me a video where I don't have to do a lot of work, and it gives me a video to put out on when I'm out on the road. So it actually comes in good timing, I guess, that way. One way to look at it. But now I want to get back. I want to start cutting it and polishing it and see what it looks like. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. So thanks again to Yosef. Thanks everybody for tuning in, watching this week's episode. Thanks everybody for subscribing. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. Uh, Comments, likes, always appreciated. So get out there and find some rocks. You ain't gonna do that in Wisconsin because it's cold and snow, and the rest of the whole coming up February is all they said it's supposed to be really cold. So yeah, it'll be a long time before I get out in the woods and start hunting again. So glad that people down south can send me some really nice looking stuff, and I don't got to get out in the woods because I can't. So all right, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one.